Hi children, welcome back to Ramayana. So, what did we see yesterday children? We saw Ravana carried away Sita. Where did Ravana take Sita? Ravana took Sita to Lanka and he kept her in Ashokavana. He showed her so many wonderful things that he could give her if she married him. But Sita did not want to marry him. Sita did not care for his luxuries. She just told him that he should not speak to her like that. So, Ravana gave Sita 1 year time and kept her in Ashokavana, saying that she must change her attitude towards him. And if she wishes, he will make her his queen. So Ravana kept Sita in Ashokavana and he went away, keeping so many Rakshashis watching to watch Sita. Okay? Now, here we can see Sita kept in Ashokavana. And in today's episode, what are we going to see? We can see that Rama came back from after killing Maricha, and on the way he met Lakshmana who was in search for him. But Rama and Lakshmana both met and came back home to their kutir, but to see that Sita was not there at all. At the same time, they could see all the mess made there by Ravana, and they understood that Sita was taken away. So, they started searching for Sita. When they started searching for Sita, Rama and Lakshmana went deeper and deeper into the forest, and while they were going, Rama was grieving for Sita and he was shouting, Sita, Sita, Sita. So both of them roamed in the forest for Sita. So when suddenly they met with Jatayu, who was fallen on the ground. So Jatayu told Rama and Lakshmana that Ravana has carried away Sita, and he objected him but could not fight him. So as his wings were cut by Ravana, he fell down and he had to stop there. So, and Ravana went away. That was what Jatayu told them. So Rama did all that he could do for Jatayu. Jatayu, after telling everything, he died. So Rama did his cremation and whatever rites he had to perform, Rama performed everything for Jatayu, and they started again for searching Sita. So while they were in search of Sita, they came across a Rakshasa. Yes, they saw a very, very fierce figure. A abnormal. It was not an usual animal, it was not an usual human being, nothing. It was a different creature that they found there. It had one eye. It had a big stomach-like figure, and it had a very big eye in the center of that, and it was full of hair. So, when they found that creature, it came over Rama and Lakshmana as if it was going to kill them. So, when the demon or the Rakshasa came before them, the creature, whatever it is called, came over them. It was called Kabanda. It was called Kabanda. It wanted to eat Rama and Lakshmana, but they escaped from it, and Rama and Lakshmana cut the hands of the Rakshasa. Then the Rakshasa shouted, "Who are you?" Then Lakshmana answered that they were Rama and Lakshmana. So then the Rakshasa said that I am Kabanda, and I had a very beautiful form before, when I was very, yes, I was proud, and I had an attitude towards myself. So what happened? Because of his attitude, maybe he insulted someone and they cursed him. So he had this Vikruta Rupam instead because of that. So he would get Sapa Vimochanam when Rama or Lakshmana cut his head. So Kabanda said, I will die. If I die, you do burn my body. So if you do that dahana to my body, then I will get my original form. So Rama and Lakshmana, after the death of Kabanda, yes, they burnt his body. They burnt the body of Kabanda, and from where a very beautiful person, a Gandharva, rose. And he prayed to Rama and Lakshmana and said that he will help them to find Sita. He also told them that if they went westward towards Rishyamukha Parvata, so the mountain, Rishyamukha Parvata was the mountain, and if they went there, they would find the Vanara king Sugriva, who you can be friendly with, and he will help you. So when you're going that side, you can meet Shabhari, your devotee. She is a very pious devotee of yourself. So he told Rama and Lakshmana to give darshana to Shabhari, and you can proceed, he said. When Rama and Lakshmana heard all this, with the help of Kabanda's advice, Rama and Lakshmana moved ahead. So they went forward and they found Shabhari there. Shabhari, who was a very, very, very old lady, Shabhari was a great devotee of Rama. So Shabhari was also with Matanga Maharshi. So she was serving him. And so Shabhari was a very good devotee, and she waited for Rama's darshan for so long. So when Rama really came, she was very happy, and she wanted to offer him some fruits. So you know what Shabhari did, children? Shabhari was so excited that when she gave the fruit to Rama, she tasted the fruit first, whether it was sour or sweet. She tasted all the berries and gave it to Rama. The good ones, she gave it to Rama. So you can see here, the love of a devotee is very great, when even the very God himself will take that offerings, even if her love for him is really true. So you can see here, Shabhari's devotion for Rama made Rama eat her. Yes, she tasted the fruit and gave it to Rama. Yes, children. So With this, after meeting Shabari, they went to they went towards westward towards the mountain. What was the mountain, children? Rushyamukha. So Rushyamukha mountain where Sugriva lived. So this chapter I end with Shabari meeting Sri Ramachandra. And in this chapter we saw how Rama was in search of Sita. He met with Kabanda, who was cursed by someone, and yes, the Yaksha showed the route to Rama and told about Shabari also. So in this chapter we knew about Kabanda